Good morning, Dr. Brian Nardi with Nardi Family Chiropractic, coming at you talking about why infants need to get adjusted. It's a very common question in the office. Why would an infant need to get adjusted? Well, it's very simple. Think about the birth process. Okay, when the child is born, the baby, his head has to come through the birthing canal and then it needs to twist in order for the shoulders to line up and be born. Well, that twisting pressure is called torque. And the spinal cord can withstand about 70 pounds of torque before it tears. A natural childbirth without any extras interventions produces 70 pounds of torque on that spinal cord at the level of C1. That's important because it stresses out the brainstem of the infant. Now, if a baby is born in the hospital, the most common way for a baby to be born is with forceps, which are essentially oversized hot dog tongs. That produces over 100 pounds of torque on that infant's upper cervical spine. And if a baby is born through vacuum extraction, well, that's 140 pounds of torque at least. Again, additional pressure being placed on that upper cervical spine. Now, what about the case of a C-section where there is no intervention other than the doctor reaching in and pulling the baby out? Well, when that happens, the infant is held by the head, sat up, and then lifted out by the head, and then cradled. Again, putting additional pressure on that upper cervical spine. It's very simple to adjust an infant. In fact, that snap is more pressure than it takes to adjust an infant and get them realigned. It's highly important for an infant to be adjusted, at the very least check to see if they need that adjustment, because when infants are born, especially when they're born subluxated and they don't know, the doctor doesn't know, the mother doesn't know, the father doesn't know, the nurses don't know if that child is subluxated or not, and if they are, it could very well be putting pressure on the brainstem, interfering with the baby's ability to breathe, to root, and look for a nipple to nurse. In fact, a lot of mothers are told that they cannot nurse or that the infant will not nurse, and they don't know why. A lot of times it's a subluxation in the upper neck, which is interfering with the baby's natural ability to root, which is a reflex. So get your infant checked at a chiropractor who looks at pediatric cases, as we do here in our office. Again, I'm Dr. Brian Nardi with Nardi Family Chiropractic.